So today we're going to be talking a little about Parshas Emor. We are taught in the Sechles Yevamos that the students of Rabbi Akiva perished during the days of the counting of the Omer because they did not show sufficient respect for one another. So we have a question about that. One might ask, where in the Torah is the source for such a severe punishment? Do we ever find the death penalty carried out for having some flaw in our character? The Chofetz Chaim suggests that the harsh punishment was due to having violated the mitzvah of "You shall not desecrate the name of Hashem." This was only because the students of Rabbi Akiva were such tremendous Talmidei Chachamim that to display even the slightest amount of disrespect for one another was considered a terrible Chilul Hashem, a desecration of the name of Hashem. The Gemara in Masechles Yoma teaches us that for most sins, either tshuva, Yom Kippur, and or physical suffering can serve as an atonement, a kapara. However, regarding Chilul Hashem, only death can atone, and that's why Rabbi Akiva's students had to die. The opposite of Chilul Hashem is Kiddush Hashem, which we are also commanded in this week's Parsha. The mitzvah is of such great importance that we are commanded to give our lives in fulfillment of it. An interesting idea is expressed in a pasuk in Sefer Devarim. We are told that we should keep the mitzvos and learn the Torah so that we will have a favorable reputation amongst the nations of the world. So we have another question about this as well. This sounds a little perplexing since most people can think of a better reason than that for observing the Torah. There has to be other reasons besides so that it will look good in the eyes of the other nations. The Sforno explains that having a good reputation amongst the non-Jews is important because Hashem's name is associated with us and we are considered his chosen people. Our proper conduct brings about a Kiddush Hashem. There's a famous story told about a non-Jew who kept a yarmulke in the glove compartment of his car. Upon being asked why, he responded that if he ever broke down, all he would need to do to get help would be to wave the yarmulke outside his car window, and any Jewish person that happened to be passing by would stop to offer some help, because he would think, my fellow Jew is in trouble and I need to help him. That is a beautiful Kiddush Hashem. Good Shabbos.